Fortinet's FortiOS 6.0 enables comprehensive security with next-generation firewalls. Changes in the threat landscape are redefining next-generation firewall capabilities. As attacks are becoming more and more automated and sophisticated, next-generation firewalls must support high-performance, multi-layered security features that can protect against both known and unknown attacks using dynamic analysis. The Security Fabric allows us to enable cloud sandbox, mail, WAF, endpoint protection, and more as part of a next-generation firewall deployment. Over 50% of total enterprise traffic is encrypted today. Cybercriminals have flipped SSL encryption to their advantage, using it to hide malware. As a result, next-generation firewalls must perform deep SSL inspection for complete threat protection. Because the FortiGate next-generation firewall is communicating with other security devices within the Security Fabric, it has the ability to greatly enhance the security effectiveness of your network. Endpoints can send critical vulnerability information about the host it is on to the Security Fabric for the next-generation firewall to evaluate. Along with granular application visibility, the need for comprehensive end-to-end campus visibility is a must for rapid threat detection and remediation. From endpoints to IoT devices to users to locations to threats, your next-generation firewall must be able to handle every aspect of the threat landscape. The NOC dashboard was created to show a lot of the typical information that is displayed in a network operations center. The widgets used are designed for large screens with zero refreshing issues. They are fully customizable in their size, where they're placed, and their update frequency. You can create entire dashboards for a single application, user, severity level, or mix and match them at your desire. The physical topology is a visual representation of the devices connected to the Security Fabric, as well as the hosts connected to the network. This is a medium-sized enterprise network that consists of an NGFW at the edge, which is in HA. Then there is an internal segmentation firewall, also in HA. Below that, we have a few sub-ISFWs to provide segmentation deep within the network for engineering, sales, and finance. We can also see the Forti switches and Forti APs because they are a part of the Security Fabric as well. Each FortiGate is looking at all of the devices on the network and sharing this information with the Security Fabric. Let's look at what this one sees. This FortiGate has seen and identified these hosts connected to its network. It can figure out the host name, OS, and how much traffic is being generated. No agent needs to be running for the FortiGate to discover devices. We can see more detail about each client, which version, where it is within the Security Fabric, what switch port it's connected to, and detailed network statistics. For hosts running FortiClient, we can see granular user information, as well as any critical vulnerabilities that may exist. If you want to see more details, you can drill down further or take an action to ban or quarantine an individual host all the way to the switch port. While we can manually ban hosts with our actionable security, there are many cases where we would like to have this happen automatically. In FortiOS 6.0, we have introduced easy automations that can happen from the GUI. You can create a new automation which will perform various actions on specified devices depending on the trigger involved. Here you can automate whenever a host is compromised, and then take an action to ban and quarantine that host. You can also add customer-driven actions via a webhook to AWS Lambda or a RESTful API. The Fortinet Security Fabric allows all of the Fortinet devices, as well as third-party products for NAC, endpoint, IoT, OT, and identity management to share security information utilizing our API. The Security Fabric can also bring in information from external sources via our Fabric connectors, where we will take information from third-party APIs and convert them into information the Security Fabric can use. For SDN, identity management, and threat feeds, we have multiple partners we can integrate with to enrich the information that the Security Fabric has. By offering unparalleled performance and security, combined with the ability to tie together multiple security products all acting as one, a next-generation firewall using Fortinet Security Fabric is redefining the future of security deployments.